Hello and welcome to Utensilism. Going to continue on with our Eggscellent series. We're going to use the Dash egg cooker today. We're going to be trying out the omelet setting, which I've kind of played around with a little bit, kind of dialed in some of the settings. You can hear Dingus, our rooster, crowing his approval in the background. So last time we used the Dash, we used it to hard boil some eggs. It worked really well. With the omelet setting, we still use this little insert that we had used for the hard boiling of the eggs, but we take out this kind of middle rod and we'll just put it with the poaching tray. And then you put that in here so that the omelet insert will go right on top of that. The Dash instructions were very explicit to not put anything directly into the heating tray in the Dash cooker. So make sure you put that in there. We have 2 eggs pre-scrambled here with a little bit of milk fresh from the coop. We're going to throw that into our omelet tray. Also have some water. There's a line for omelet setting on the back. Here at elevation, I think we just need a little bit more water. Wasn't quite doing it, so I fill it a little bit above, but you can always add more if it's not cooked all the way through when it's done. And then additionally, we're going to throw, I got some pre-chopped red onion, or red pepper, and some white onions. And then this is some Emery High Plains cheddar that we'll use. It's really delicious. We'll throw that in at the end. So I just like to sprinkle the peppers and onions right into our egg mixture. And we'll put the top back on there, slide it into place, and push the button. And this will make a really nice song when it's done. So I'm going to leave this resting for a couple of minutes, and we'll try to get it back right just before it's done. So we'll be back in just a couple minutes. Alright, welcome back. We missed the lovely dings, so what we're going to do is throw the cheese on there, put a little bit more water in there to let the cheese melt on top and see the steam kind of rising. So far so good. Actually, it's still probably a little underdone, but perfect time to add the cheese. I'm going to add a little bit more water. The sensor will go off when the water runs out. That's kind of how it knows that it's done. So we'll just add a little bit more water and sprinkle this cheese on top, kind of off to one side. Now Clark is meowing his approval. Thinks he's going to get some of this delicious omelet. Alright, all the cheese on there. Put the lid back on. And we'll start her up, and I guess we'll just wait a couple of seconds here. Shouldn't take too long. The water will start boiling again, and it'll just keep cooking and boil off. Melt the cheese in there, and then it'll sing its fancy little song. And really I found 2 eggs is the perfect amount to put in here. With a little bit of milk, makes a really fluffy omelet. Cooks it really nicely all the times that we've tried it so far. I like peppers and onions, but you could put really anything you want in there. I was gonna maybe put some bacon in there, but ate all the bacon. Didn't make it to to omelet time. But really you can do it however you want. Put whatever kind of omelet fillings you want in yours. You could do a Denver omelet or whatever kind of style of omelet that you want. You could use whatever cheese you want. I use the cheddar because I love cheddar, but you could use Swiss or 4 cheese or whatever kind of cheese. And I do find that if you put the cheese in there, it really melts it with it, makes it really nice and tasty. So should be just a couple more seconds until it goes off, so we'll just hang tight. And there it is, that fancy little jingle. It took a little longer than I thought, but it should be ready now. Really, the way it steams this, don't really have to risk overcooking it or burning it. The steam really cooks it really nicely any which way, however long you cook it. And this will just keep going off until you press the button, just on repeat, but nifty little jingle. Oh yeah, that cheese is nice and melted on there. So this is a little hot, so I'll put it on this plate for now so you can get a little sneak peek. You see the cheese melted on the one side, and it really does fill this kind of whole thing up with one egg. So I like to take just a butter knife or something and just to get underneath it and just slide it onto a plate. And then like to cut it in half, fold it over. Oh yeah, that cheese is nice and melty. And it is a little thick, but it really is just steamed and fluffy and really delicious. Easy prep, easy cooking omelet. So we'll take us a bite, see how it turned out. That's really good. Could use a little salt, but we'll throw that on and it's perfect. So really kind of a nice function of the Dash egg cooker. I mean, we already saw this boiled eggs really nicely, and the omelet feature works really just as well. So really pleased with how that turned out. So join us next time on Utensilism. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, visit our website, utensilism.com. Thanks, guys.